Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Learn with Sahira. In this video, we are going to see the calculation of standard deviation, its coefficient of variation. This is the part 2 which you are seeing now. Already I have uploaded part 1 in which we have seen standard deviation and its coefficient. Sometimes in the examination they will be asking standard deviation and coefficient of variation, which we are going to see in this video. And sometimes they will be asking you standard deviation, its coefficient, which we have seen in our previous video. So if you watch part 1 as well as part 2, both of these videos, you will be perfect in standard deviation. Whatever the question they may ask you regarding standard deviation, you will be able to do the problem and easily you can score full marks. So you try to watch both of the videos, then only you will be perfect with standard deviation topic. Okay, if you are new to our channel Learn with Sahira, subscribe it for more videos and don't forget to share this video with your friends too. You take the help from this video and also you be helpful for your friends by sharing this video. And if you want the notes of all the subjects and languages whatever you are having in your group, I will be giving you all subject important question and answers notes which are easy, simple and clear to understand. So if you want the notes, you can text me on my Instagram ID is also Learn with Sahira. I will be mentioning my Instagram ID link in this video description also. So you text me on my Instagram, I will be giving you the access for all the notes, but note, payment is must. I repeat, payment is must. Okay, so without getting late, let us get started with our video. Standard deviation, its coefficient of variation. Okay, so you can see a question on your screens. Calculate the coefficient of variation from the given table or given data. If they ask you to calculate coefficient of variation, or if they ask you to calculate coefficient of standard deviation, first you need to calculate standard deviation. After calculating standard deviation only we can go with the coefficient or coefficient of variation. So now let us go with the solution. Okay, so whatever they have given in the question as it is, you have to take, like you have to take this as x, then x column, then we have f column. Yes, so whatever they have given in the question you take in the same way. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Done. Yes, then let us take f values. What are f values? F values are 6, 12, 18, 26, 16, 10, 8. Okay, so we are done with x and f. Now what we are going to see? We are going to see fx. Okay, fx is nothing but when you multiply x value with f value, you will be getting fx. Okay, multiply 12 into 6, you will be getting fx. 14 into multiply by 12, you will be getting fx. So let us multiply. Take a calculator and multiply. Okay, let me keep it here. 12 into 6, how much it is? 12 into 6, it is 72. Take it. Then 14 into 12, 14 into 12, it is 168. 16 into 18, 16 into 18, it is 288. Then 18 into 26, 18 into 26, it is 468. Then 20 into 16. You also do the calculations along with me. Okay, just don't see the video. Take a paper, take a pen and do the calculation. 22 into 10, 22 into 10, 220. 24 into 8, 24 into 8, 192. Okay, so we are done with fx. Now what we are going to do? We are going to see fx square. How we will be getting fx square? In my last video I have said you have to take f value, then you have to take x value, you have to do x value the square. Okay, let me show you how. Okay, so what is the f value? F value is 6. We took 6. 6 into x. X how much it is? It is 12. 6 into 12 square. How much we got? We got 864. 864 will be taken here. then you take f value first, because it is f, right? So f value first, then you multiply it with x value 14, then you find the square of it. How much it is? 2352. Then again 18 into 16 square, 4608. Okay, and 26 into 18 square. Yes, 26 into 18 only, no? Wait, that was 18 and 16, right? 18 into 16 square. Yes, done. Now 26 into 18 square. It is 8424. 8424. Calculation parts don't do just by hand, okay? You take a calculator. Better to do the calculations with calculator itself, because no mistakes will be seen. Okay, 6400. Then we have 10 into 22. 10 into 22 square. It is 4840. 4840. Then we have 8 into 24 square. It is 4608. 4608. Okay, so we found the fx square. But note here, the solution which we are doing are discrete series. Okay, the solution in which we are performing standard deviation and its coefficient of variation is our discrete series, means only single values have been given. If they used to be continuous series, means 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, in that way, if they used to give, we used to calculate mid values. As I have shown you in the part 1, in part 1 we have performed standard deviation and its coefficient on continuous series, means 10 to 20, 20 to 30. Let me show you. Here I am having, you can see here this problem. This was the part 1. Yes, in part 1 you have seen this solution, in which we have done the solution on continuous series. In continuous series we have also calculated mid values, means mid points. If continuous series data will be given, you have to do the same thing, but you one extra column will be taken, which is mid values, and fx square will be calculating on both of this. If you see part 1, you will be clarified. Okay, so in continuous series you should take mid values, and in discrete series, means single digit, you should not take mid values. Directly you have to do fx and fx square. Okay, so till here we have done. Now you just draw a box. Okay, and now you should get sigma fx square. How much will be sigma fx square? Sigma fx square is nothing but when you add all these values, you will be getting sigma fx square. Okay, let us add all the values. Okay, let me do here. 864 plus 2352. 864 2352 plus 4608 plus 8424 plus 6400 plus 4840. How much it is? It is 27488. Once again you check whether you have entered the values correctly or not. See, I have missed one. Again we are having 4608 in the last. 4608. That is why better to check again whenever you do the calculation. Okay, in the normal calculator you will be having an option called check in the left corner, by using which you can see the calculations, check the calculations and the numbers what you have entered. Okay, a slight difference in the number will make you to do the wrong solution. Okay, so make sure you do the calculations perfectly. So fx square is this much. Let us find fx. Okay, fx means you have to add all these values. 72 plus 168 plus 288 plus 468 plus 320 plus 220 plus 192. Okay, let us check again. Done. So we are getting 1728 as sigma fx. Let us find sigma f, or it is also known as n. How much is n? Let us add all these values. We will be getting n or sigma f. 6 plus 12 plus 18 plus 26 plus 16 plus 10 plus 8. We are getting 96. So let us take 96. Okay, let me highlight these values with some other pen, red pen. Okay, done. So we got all the values. Now we need to substitute these values into the formula. What is standard deviation formula? I'm just writing like this. Okay, I have written in the short form, but you have to write completely standard deviation. Okay, what is the formula? Formula of standard deviation is under root sigma fx square by n minus sigma fx by n whole square. This is the formula. We got sigma fx square, n and fx. Now let us substitute all the values. Let us see. Under root sigma fx square, how much it is? It is 32096 by n. N is 96 minus sigma fx, how much it is? 1728. N, how much it is? 96 whole square. Now you perform the calculations. Okay, take a calculator, perform 3. You can see here I'm performing here. Okay, 32096 divided by 96. How much we got? 334.33. Okay, if you want to take the decimal points you can, otherwise you can leave. Okay, only one also you can take. 1728. You have to do the square of this. Okay, do the square. How much you are getting? Minus 2985984. This is the number. Okay, when you are doing the square of this. Okay, let us do again. 1728. Just cross check again. Okay, so that there will be no mistakes. Yes, correct. Now let us find the root of 96. Square of 96, I mean 96. How much we got? We got 9216. Okay, now let us do the calculation on this. Under root 334.33. Let us do the calculation of this. Okay, 29. Let me do here. 2985984. Yes, 2985984 divided by 9216. How much we got? You see, we got 324. 324. Now you see, we are going to do under root. You minus this amount with this amount. Okay, this amount with this amount. How much it is? 334.33 minus 324. How much we got? See, we got 10.33. 10.33. If we see the root of this, 10.33, 33 actually it is. So we got 3.214. So our standard deviation is 3.214. Okay, this is our standard deviation. Okay, but till here only we have found the standard deviation. Okay, what you need to remember here, you need to remember to do the calculation parts here in this box, and then you have to remember this formula so that you can substitute all the formulas. So we got standard deviation, but now what we have to do, we have to find coefficient of variation. To find the coefficient of variation, again we are having a formula. What is that formula? Coefficient of variation. Coefficient of variation formula is standard deviation by mean into 100 percentile. Okay, so this is the formula of coefficient of variation, standard deviation by mean into 100 percentile. Now what we are going to do, in order to find the coefficient of variation, we need standard deviation and mean. Already we have seen the standard deviation calculation. We got standard deviation, but mean have not been found till now, no? So let us calculate mean. What is the formula of mean? Mean formula is sigma fx by n. How much is sigma fx? It is 1728. How much is n? 96. 1728 by 96. 1728 by 96. You do the calculation. How much you are getting? You say me in the comment section. 1728 divided by 96. Okay, we got 18. So our mean here is 18. So now what we are going to do? Standard deviation. How much we got the standard deviation? We got standard deviation as 3.214. Yes or no? This is the standard deviation. 3.214. 3.214 divided by 18. If you do, you will get coefficient of variation. This is written as CV. You can say coefficient of variation is CV. Okay. Now let us do the calculation. 3.214 divided by 18. How much you got? You got 0.178. So 0.178 into 100. Yes or no? Let us do 100 into 100. Okay, so 3.214 divided by 18 into 100. How much it is? It is 17.85. So here our answer is 17.85. Okay, always you write this variation in percentile. Okay, you should not perform the calculation of percentile, but this standard deviation of coefficient of variation will be in percentile. So you may try to mention this percentile in the end. Okay, so our standard deviation coefficient of variation is this much, 17.85, and our standard deviation is this much, 3.214. This is really very simple. If you are having any doubts, let me know in the comment section. So this was for the discrete series. In discrete series, no need to find mid values. Okay, and in continuous series, as we have seen, we have found mid values. Calculation part is exactly same, but here fx square we will be finding with f and x. Here we took direct fx, right? Here direct we took this, and we have multiplied. There we have multiplied with mid values. Okay, this is the difference between standard deviation coefficient of variation and standard deviation and its coefficient. So if you like this video, share this video with your friends, and for notes of all the subjects and languages, text me on my Instagram, learn with Sahira, but note payment is must. So see you all in the next video. Bye bye.